What I'm about to tell you might be hard to accept, but it's the truth. You will fail. Not once. Not twice. But many times. And that's not just okay. It's necessary. You see, failure isn't the end of your journey. It's the beginning of something greater. We live in a world that glorifies success. We see the trophies, the victories, the accolades, but we rarely see the countless times that champions have fallen, the moments when they were on the brink of giving up. But let me tell you this. Every single person who has achieved greatness has failed more times than they can count. Why? Because failure is not a sign of weakness, it's the foundation of growth. Reason number 1. Failure builds resilience. When you fail, you are forced to confront your weaknesses, your limitations, and your fears. It's in these moments that you develop the strength to stand back up, to face your challenges head-on, and to keep moving forward. Resilience is not built in moments of comfort, but in moments of adversity. And every time you get back up after falling, you become a little stronger, a little tougher, a little more unbreakable. You see, failure is like a chisel. Each time you fall, it chips away at the parts of you that aren't needed, that are holding you back, until all that's left is the strongest, most determined version of yourself. Reason number 2. Failure teaches valuable lessons. You learn more from failure than you ever will from success. Success makes you feel comfortable. It gives you a sense of accomplishment. But failure teaches you what not to do. It shows you the flaws in your plan. The areas you need to improve. The skills you need to develop. It's like a mirror that forces you to see your true self. Without any filters. And here's the beauty of it. The more you fail, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the closer you get to your ultimate goal. Reason number 3. Failure makes you appreciate success. It's easy to take things for granted when they come easily. But when you've struggled, when you've tasted defeat, when you've been knocked down time and time again, success becomes so much sweeter. It's no longer just a goal. It's a testament to your perseverance, your dedication, your willingness to keep going when everyone else would have quit. Reason number 4. Failure forces you out of your comfort zone. We grow when we're uncomfortable, when we're challenged, when we're pushed to our limits. And failure is the ultimate discomfort. It forces you to step outside of what's familiar, to try new approaches, to think differently, and to adapt. It's through this discomfort that you discover strengths you never knew you had. When you fail, you're given 2 choices. Stay down and remain in the safety of your comfort zone, or rise up and explore the unknown. And it's in that unknown where greatness is found. Reason number 5. Failure eliminates the fear of trying. The more you fail, the less you fear it. Because once you've experienced failure, once you've felt its sting and survived, you realize that it's not as terrifying as you once thought. It loses its power over you. And when you're no longer afraid of failing, you become unstoppable. You start to take risks. You start to chase dreams that once seemed out of reach. And in doing so, you open the door to opportunities you never imagined. Reason number 6. Failure reveals true passion and commitment. When you're faced with failure, when everything seems to be against you, you discover how badly you want something. It separates those who are interested from those who are committed. Because if you're truly passionate, if you're truly committed, you'll keep going, no matter how many times you fall. It's easy to pursue a goal when everything is going well. But when you're struggling, when you're faced with setbacks, that's when you discover your true dedication. Reason number 7. Failure builds character. Success can be fleeting, but the character you build through failure lasts a lifetime. It's in the moments of defeat that you develop humility, empathy, and gratitude. You learn to appreciate the journey, to value the effort, and to respect the process. And that, my friend, is more valuable than any trophy or accolade. So why are we so afraid of failure? Why do we let it paralyze us, stop us from chasing our dreams, from reaching our potential? Because we've been taught that failure is something to be avoided, something to be ashamed of. But in reality, failure is not the enemy. It's the teacher. The greatest leaders, the most successful entrepreneurs, the top athletes, they've all faced failure. They've all fallen short, been rejected, and faced obstacles that seemed insurmountable. But what separates them from the rest is not that they never failed, it's that they refuse to let failure define them. You see, every time you fall, you're given a choice. You can stay down, accept defeat, and let failure break you. Or you can rise. Stronger than before, armed with the lessons you've learned, and keep moving forward. Because here's the truth. Failure is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your comeback. So embrace failure. Learn from it. Grow from it. Let it mold you, shape you, and transform you into the person you're meant to become. Because it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. And every time you rise, you're one step closer to the greatness that's waiting for you.